This is workshop number 1, video number 10, and we are going to be talking about making sure that you honor your plan. So you've created this plan using your logical prefrontal cortex. You have scheduled things, your prioritized tasks for the times when you are most likely to be able to complete them. And hopefully you have scheduled your priorities and you've decided those priorities and that they are going to be the things that are going to move you forward and get you closer to your goal rather than just things that you are comfortable with. And so what's going to be the biggest problem you're going to have when it comes to honoring your plan is things that come up unexpectedly. Everybody likes to call them emergencies. They're really not. They're just unexpected tasks that you didn't plan for. And so what you need to do to decide whether you need to change your plan is you need to look at the things that you've got planned, or at least your prioritized mind flush. And you need to be able to say, okay, so this customer just called and they have an emergency. I was planning on creating this quote or working on this report or meeting with this employee. This unexpected task, this customer who's calling, is this issue that they're dealing with more important than this report that I need to get out, dealing with this employee over a performance issue, or getting this quote out, whatever you had scheduled for that day or that time. And then you can make a logical decision. Is this unexpected task going to get me closer to my goal, or is what I had on my plan going to get me closer to my goal? And you can make that logical decision. Whereas if you have nothing planned, if you just happen to be sitting at your desk trying to decide what you're going to do next and that call comes in, you're obviously going to take the call because you've got nothing to compare it to. So that is how you decide what is a true emergency when you have planned your day. Now sometimes you will decide that you need to stop whatever you had planned because something's on fire, some factory shut down, or there's some huge personal emergency that someone's dealing with. But most of the time you are just going to look at your plan and carry on and know that most things can wait until you've finished your first 90 minutes of the day, or you've finished that 50-minute block of time. The other thing when it comes to honoring your plan is that we break our commitment to ourselves. If your CEO called you and said, I need to meet you at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning on a job site, you would do whatever you possibly could to stick to that meeting time. You would honor it because someone important has asked you to do something that's important to them. But when you make that commitment to get up at 6 a.m. and work out, you will very quickly, if you're not committed to your exercise, break that promise to yourself. If you are scheduling a priority that you know is going to get closer to your goal, but you really don't want to do it, it's very easy to find something else to do. You have to, in the moment, do what is on your plan. Don't even think about it. Just get started, because it's like working out. You're dreading doing it, but once you're kind of 5-10 minutes into your workout, it's really not that bad. It's the same thing as that customer you've been dreading speaking to, or maybe that coworker you need to bring up an issue with. You put it off and you put it off, you procrastinate about it, but when you actually suck up the courage and make that call or deal with that issue, it's never that bad. And even if it is as bad as you thought, the feeling of relief once you've dealt with it and got it off your plate is immense. So it's the same thing with your plan. Just get started. Just do whatever you put on your plan, because you made it from a logical point of view and you've prioritized those things and planned for those things that are going to get you closer to your goal and get you the best results. So honor your plan as if everything on that plan was an appointment with your CEO.